Is it true that there are places on Earth where universal law of gravity doesn't apply? Weird World found a few places where gravity doesn't seem to exist. 1. A house of mysteries in Oregon, USA. There is a remote cabin in a deep forest built near the mystical Oregon vortex. Native Americans call the area forbidden ground, a place to be avoided. It is believed that there is some kind of a spherical force field here, half of which is below ground level and the other, above. It makes people feel reality in a different way. It's almost impossible to just walk here. You can't help but want to hold on to the walls to prevent yourself from falling into the sea. In this mysterious place, balls roll up on a completely flat surface. There's no trickery here. Tourists have even used special devices to measure the tilt and angle. 2. Magnetic Hill, Le. It is a small route which stretches about 30 kilometers from Le towards Cargill and is known as the Magnetic Hill of Ladakh. On this special route of the Srinagar-Le Highway, you would see that the road ahead going uphill. However, if you turn off the engine and keep your vehicle in neutral, then on its own, it will start moving slowly and can go up to 20 kilometers per hour. It is said that behind this mysterious phenomena there is a magnetic force that pulls the car uphill. Even the aircraft passing over this region increases their altitude to avoid magnetic interference. 3. The Reverse Waterfall in England. This waterfall is located not far from Hayfield and has water that goes right up toward the sky, making it look more like a fountain. The secret to the reverse waterfall is in the wind. It's so strong there that the water that falls down is caught by the wind and pushed back up. Usually, the height of the waterfall is 78 feet. Where does this incredibly strong wind come from? There are plenty of waterfalls like this in the world, and the power moving the water upward is wind. 4. Rua do Amendoim, Brazil. The pretty residential street of Rua Professor Otávio Cauejo de Magalhães, or Rua do Amendoim, Peanut Street, as it is known to locals, will always have ample parking. This is because as soon as a car is stopped without the emergency brake, it will slowly begin to roll uphill, gaining speed as it goes. There are lots of folk explanations, including that the hill is haunted or that a massive deposit of iron ore lies beneath the street, drawing vehicles up to its magnetic pull. In reality, the phenomenon is apparently an optical illusion. Though the street appears to be on a steep incline, there is actually a slight dip in the road. 5. The Golden Boulder, Myanmar. This rock is covered with gold and looks like it's going to fall down at any second. But in reality, it has been sitting in the same place for 2,500 years. The boulder sits at 49 feet high, along with the pagoda built on top of it. According to a legend, the boulder is held by Buddha's hair that is inside of it. The boulder is not fixed and anyone could move it, but even nature hasn't thrown it down yet. It's said that only a woman can move the boulder. So because of this, women aren't allowed to touch the stone. 6. Hoover Dam, Nevada, USA. If you have the chance to visit this place, there is a way for you to test its weirdness. Try pouring water from a bottle over the dam. Just wait and you will eventually see that the water is not going down. Instead, it will go up. Interestingly, there is a reason for this, and it is thanks to the very powerful updraft of the dam. Due to the wind, the water is being carried upwards. The same thing happens if you try to throw a light object from the same height. It will float because of the strong airflow.